Hello guys, and today I'm going to be giving you my review on the Acer Aspire 5 Slim in 2020. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the Acer Aspire 5 Slim is almost a 1-year-old laptop at this point, and when it was first released, and even right now, it is probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular laptop on Amazon. It comes in a very budget price of $350, but you can find it as low as $280 on sale, and it comes with the AMD Ryzen processor, and that is why it has little to no competition even now. When I reviewed the laptop last year, I said how good every aspect of the laptop was for that time and the competition then, and this is just a revisited review to find out if it is actually still worth getting over other options. Like last time, we'll be looking into these main components of the laptop, including build quality and design, port selection and input, keyboard and trackpad, sound, display, performance, thermals and battery life. The build quality and design on this laptop is excellent even without considering the low price. The laptop is made of a combination of metal and plastic, and it is a level above in terms of design when compared to most budget laptops. The aluminum accents and materials used not only look nice but also improve the look of it in a premium way. You don't get color options on this, and it only comes in one silver color that looks pretty nice. On the back of the laptop, you get a Acer logo with a striped textured finish that is smooth and gives some character to the design. In terms of build quality and rigidity, the laptop is good on the bottom, and even while applying pressure, it doesn't give in or bend too much, but the display lid does have a slight wobble to it when trying to open up the display, but it isn't a huge deal. The weight and size of the laptop is one of its biggest advantages over other budget laptops, as this is relatively thin and light. It comes in at around 1.7 kilos and has a thickness of around 17mm, which is reasonably portable if you want to carry your laptop around and use it outside your home. Overall, build quality is definitely a plus point, and even though it had some issues, it still holds up really well and could beat most of the laptops at its given price range. The port selection and input on the laptop is standard but good. You get two USB 3.1 ports, one USB 2.0 port, a USB Type-C port, HDMI, Ethernet, a headphone microphone combo jack and power in. This should be enough for most work you'd want to do on a budget system, and the only big thing missing here is a SD card slot, which would have made the port selection perfect, but honestly, I don't mind it that much. The keyboard and trackpad on the laptop are also a positive. The keyboard is a chiclet style backlit keyboard that only has white backlighting with one brightness level. The keys feel responsive and clicky and don't have that mushy spongy feeling that you get from many inexpensive laptop keyboards. Spacing is also enough, and I don't really have much to complain about in terms of its keyboard. The trackpad is also quite solid with a decent size, accurate tracking and Windows Precision drivers which work well. Sound quality on the laptop is almost awful. The speakers lack any sort of separation, not just in terms of stereo, but in terms of different frequencies like the highs, mids and bass. It all feels quite muddled, and the volume also isn't up to par even for laptop standards. Therefore, I'd recommend connecting headphones or external speakers to the headphone jack to get good sound quality. The display on the laptop is also good. It is a 15.6-inch Full HD IPS panel that has vibrant colors, good viewing angles when compared to a TN panel, and good sharpness. It has a max brightness of 240 nits, which is above average at this price, and it is still impressive to have a 1080p panel, as you still can't get those on a low priced laptop. Overall, this is good enough for media consumption and gaming, and it is one of the best laptop displays for its price range. The performance on the laptop is great, but has a few missing components. The laptop comes with an AMD Ryzen 3 3200U processor, 4GB of RAM, and a 128GB SSD. The AMD Ryzen 3 is the heart of the laptop in the performance department, and it carries the performance both in CPU and GPU power. The only complaint I have is the low storage space that will run out very quickly, and that is something you have to upgrade, but the 4GB RAM is okay for a budget laptop, and you can upgrade the RAM and storage fairly easily even if you've never opened up a laptop before. You'll be able to do most basic work with this, including light editing, and it actually performs better than expected for gaming. Performance actually holds up quite well even after 1 year, and if your use is just mostly office type, you shouldn't be worried about the performance on this at all. Thermals on the laptop are really good. In every test, the laptop stayed cool and quiet without increasing the CPU and GPU temperatures that much at all. The laptop never thermal throttles, and performance stays the same throughout using it and doesn't dip ever due to thermals. The battery life on the laptop still holds up as some of the best even for 2020. The laptop lasts for an average of around 8 to 9 hours on a full charge, which is still probably the best in class for this price, and most of the laptops I've reviewed on this channel at this price have way less than that. Overall, this is a very good option if you want a laptop that lasts you long for a trip outside your home. So the final verdict for the Acer Aspire 5 Slim is that it is still one of the best options for a laptop you can go for at $350. Mostly nothing at this price is as complete of a package as this, with all the aspects being good. All the main aspects like the build, display and battery life are much better than its competitors, and that is why I still think that this laptop is still a great choice for anyone on a budget. So that's it for the video guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.